y'all. Welcome to Healthy Eating with B. I'm Bianca Plant with Eating God's Way. This is Miss Alena, the exercise guru extraordinaire, partner of Camp Gladiator, franchise owner. Congratulations, that's amazing. Welcome you guys to Exercise Your Faith. We have an awesome show for you today. We're actually cooking and doing a little bit of exercise.
Yeah,
Yes.
awesome. Yes.
She's like the trainer that you need, okay?
Yeah.
Miss Alena Fields, you guys, thank you so much for being
Thanks for
here.
having me.
Of
Thank you
course,
so much
of
for
course.
having me.
So we're gonna start with some healthy eating. So the past segments we've been doing some salmon, some stuffed salmon at that. And tonight we're gonna be doing some honey lime shrimp with some garlic green beans. So y'all, I've literally taken some shrimp right here. I got my limes, I have my honey, I have my garlic. That's the ingredients. That's it. That's all you need. Simple. All right. So
Already.
I'm trying to get you guys to eat a little more healthy, but on a budget, right? Because we're on the go. It's COVID.
Yeah.
And we need to eat on a budget, right?
Yes, and hopefully it's quick.
Yeah, quick too.
Okay,
All right.
all
So
right.
all of these recipes are under 20 minutes, you guys. So like I said, you can cook it. Have your kids in here cooking it. Now, if it was springtime, we could have picked these out of our garden. But today we are using actually some frozen green beans. So these are the long string beans. You can get them cut. You can get them long like this. But you can get them fresh as well. And I like to tell people everything that's in season, it tastes the best and it has the most vitamins in it.
So how do you know when things are in and out of season?
Well, that's kind of tough. You kind of have to know. And I think the best place to go is a farmer's market. Support your local farmers because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be cheaper and you know where it's coming from.
That's good.
Right?
Yeah.
So green beans are not really in season right now, so I get them frozen. But what's in season, it's fall time. We can get all of your greens. So greens, turnip greens, collard greens, yams.
Yeah. I like
and
all of it.
right, so it's in season, so it tastes the best. So if you get a yam right now and you bake it, you don't even have to put anything on it because it's so sweet.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Love yams.
that's the benefit of getting things in season. So you guys, I'm gonna get this started right here. We have our shrimp, so we're grilling it. We're not gonna fry it. We're gonna use olive oil. I use olive oil with probably everything. You can also use canola oil if you want to. There's different oils that you can try. But remember, you want to do about 2 tablespoons. I don't really measure it because I kind of know what it is. Cooks don't really measure, right?
I don't think I do either.
No.
I think that's a Louisiana thing too.
Yeah.
It's just like a little.
But we got to be careful when we do a little.
Right. A
Okay.
little dab. Yeah, you're right.
All
You
right.
don't-
Not the whole thing, right? Because
Right.
remember, although it is olive oil, it's still a fat.
You are very correct.
Okay?
Yes.
We're trying to stay away from fats, right?
Please.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we're going to add just a little bit of a drizzle on these green beans, okay? Just use the same little thing. Turn this up a little bit. All right, so we got this going.
And those green beans really look fresh.
They do, right?
Right. I would not have thought that came out of a frozen
Yes,
section. That really looks
and that's frozen green beans. So you can imagine if it was fresh,
Right,
You know,
right.
just getting it out of the produce section, it would look even more fresh.
Yeah.
right.
They look really good.
And so we're adding just a little bit of this sea salt. So remember, you don't have to use as much sea salt because it's very potent. Okay, don't use as much. Doing a little sprinkle here. Remember, your body needs salt. We just overdo it sometimes. You know?
We have all these different types of seasons. I know we're in the South, and we are I think known for extra flavors, part of our culture. And we have, I don't know, like countless brands of seasoning.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's so many choices. I mean, I don't want to name them, but a lot of the seasonings, they're processed, just like certain foods are processed. So in order for them to have that shelf life, they're adding the extra salt, the salt that we don't need, you know. So Y'all be careful with the seasonings that you buy. I do recommend herbs. Even just using, like we're going to use this lime tonight, or even just lemon to put on your vegetables and your proteins, like any type of meats, because it'll bring the flavor out so you don't have to put as much salt.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so rosemary. I have some dried rosemary here. You can get it fresh. I prefer fresh because it tastes better.
Right.
I don't know. It has a fresh taste.
I agree. And rosemary is actually pretty easy to grow yourself.
Yes.
Like a window garden type
Yeah,
thing.
guys.
Yeah, basil.
And you can grow that year round, so you don't have to worry about, is it in season? Herbs are always in season. You can put it on your window. Buy the seeds. I think you can just buy the little pot.
I do not have a green thumb.
Me either. I don't know it's black.
But I can plant a few herbs.
Yeah. So you shouldn't kill the herbs that you put in the window, right?
Right.
All you do is put it in the window, right?
That's it. And because it's in the window, like when you're doing your dishes or cleaning the kitchen, you don't forget to water because it's right in your face.
It's like right there, y'all.
It's hard to forget, the plant right there.
It's right there. And some of them, well, you do have to put water in, but some you don't have to put as much water in it.
Right.
There you go. So you have your own herbs: basil, rosemary, mint. It's a variety. So that right there, I just bought that. It's dried. You guys, I'm gonna add a little bit of this red pepper.
Yay.
Y'all, red pepper makes everything better. As you can see, I'm putting a lot of it. I'm a spice person, right?
Yeah, keep putting it in.
Yo, I'm putting in my beans too because I don't know, y'all. I just can't stop. All right. I love red pepper. I love anything spicy. And y'all want to stick with cayenne pepper and red peppers. You don't want to do the black pepper.
Right.
Okay? The thing about black pepper is it doesn't digest.
I'd say something with the
digestion.
digestion.
It stays right in your kidney. It does not come out. And what your kidney does is, you guys, a lot of people ask, well, do I need a detox? Do I need a detox? Your kidney is a natural detoxifier. Okay? So, you guys, be careful with those detoxes. I just got to add that in there, so red peppers, cayenne pepper, paprika. Try different seasonings that don't have salt. So as you can see, yes, I was going overboard with the red pepper, but it did not have salt in it. It just gives it flavor, right?
Okay, yeah. I like it.
Right? All right, you guys. So this is this is actually like a garlic, sort of infused green bean. Y'all, I use garlic for everything. I'm sorry. Like, if y'all get my cookbook, I probably have garlic in every recipe. All right? Because as African Americans, we kind of suffer with high blood pressure. A lot of us do genetically, So I try to recommend things that will kind of lower that, right? So I've added some garlic in that. And kind of just let that cook down a bit.
That looks good already.
Yes, right? And it's not even done yet. I have a little season that I use. It's a mixed season that we use here in Louisiana. It doesn't have a lot of salt. And I'm just going to sprinkle just very little of it. You don't need much. All right, so I got this going. I like to use the tongs because it's so easy to just kind of flip around.
That's a great idea.
Right?
That is a great idea. Now, would you recommend, I noticed you put the minced garlic from the jar in there. And I love garlic, but I do hate, and I love the taste of fresh garlic.
Yes.
But, oh my gosh, taking the time to, peel it. So, I noticed you use it in the jar.
Yeah.
Is there a certain brand or a certain... Like, what? I know it's kind of taboo when you talk.
It is.
To cook about garlic.
Yeah, because... And the only reason I'm showing you guys the one in the jar is because, man, if you need something quick,
right,
y'all, can you imagine trying to peel some garlic? Now, this is a trick though. You can take a clove of garlic, put it in the microwave for about a minute. What happens is it gets soft and it just comes right out the peel.
No way.
Yeah. Put the garlic clove in the microwave for a minute.
You wrap it in anything? Like
no, nothing. Just put it in a bowl for 1 minute in the microwave and it just slips on right out. So you have time to do that. Of course, fresh garlic tastes so much better. We know that.
Cheat codes.
Yes. So we got this cooking, and so before I turn it over to you, Miss Alena, I am just kind of putting this lime juice in here, and see, I am using fresh lime.
Yes.
Because it does taste better, you know.
Delicious.
So you got your lime juice kind of cooking in with that olive oil and the seasoning, and then I'll later add the honey so it can kind of reduce into it, kind of stir that up. All right, so I got this going, but Alena, kind of tell me, man, your journey of weight loss is amazing. Please, like, give us a little insight on that. Give someone some encouragement where you started from, where you are now.
Yeah, it really, still to this moment, it blows my mind, like where I am. Nobody but God, number one. I was never one to really work out, never really active. I worked in a corporate environment for 15 years in an office job, worked my way up, and just fitness was way in the back of my mind. I was just trying to, get to work, move up so I can feed my family and help provide. And just getting in the grind of the daily tasks, the daily everything. Yeah. I really lost sight of self. And I had reached 258 pounds, 5'3", really just not in a healthy place, not just physically, but in so many areas of my life, just had reached an unhealthy place.
Right.
And I was getting ready. I always use my before picture, the same before picture in a gold dress.
Yes, girl.
All the time, yeah. Because I was getting ready for an event, and I remember getting dressed and feeling so down. And I was getting ready, and I was, trying it on, and it didn't fit like I wanted to, and I was just completely depressed. And it took me 3 hours to get ready. I was late for the event. I was crying, and I just remember showing up and just not being in a place where, and everybody's, oh my gosh, you look beautiful, and not feeling it.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the size, it was being uncomfortable.
Right.
So that was a moment for me, and really after seeing pictures of the night, not the ones that you take in a selfie and you angle it.
It's just your face.
Yeah, like just right. Where nobody can really tell what you've been through. It was the pictures that other people would take, and off-guard photos that were posted, and you don't get to preview it.
Right.
Right,
like, oh, girl, why you posting that?
Which is real, right?
Yeah.
And once you see it, and I saw it, and I was like, wow, who is that? Wow. And I didn't recognize, like, me. And not just that, and it just wasn't who I wanted, how I wanted myself to be portrayed, because it just wasn't who I am. So it was just a personal place for me to kick off, just putting myself in a place of, this is it.
So was it at that moment you were like, I gotta do something?
I got pissed off.
Okay. Yeah, it happens.
I have to say it in those terms because it's the best way to explain with a lot of things in life. It could be with education. It could be with your work environment. Sometimes you reach a place where you have to just get really ticked off.
Right.
And that's when change happens. When you're just frustrated, you're tired of it, and it really brings something out of you. Or it's that fight or flight.
Yeah. You
either back down, or you run from it, or you make a determination to fight for what you really want. Right. And I'm a believer, and that is why I said it's only because of him. So that fight kicked in, and I know, I don't want to just talk it. I know it through him, I can fight through it.
Exactly.
And it just kicked in, and 104 pounds later.
Oh my goodness, yes.
104 pounds later. It's brought me to where I am, and now, and I never thought I'd be training. That's a whole nother part of it. So my corporate job ended. It was a huge round of layoffs, but I had reached 100-pound weight loss. Literally at the moment, the week, I hit the 104-pound weight loss.
Wow.
Along with several other challenges, literally in 1 week that happened.
Yeah.
I could go on.
Yeah.
But that is when I began training.
Yeah.
I found out my mom had stage 4 cancer. I lost my job. I needed something flexible.
Yeah.
And I started training. It started off as hustle money, and then a wonderful company called Camp Gladiator found me. And I was able to literally make this purpose bigger than what I could have ever imagined.
That was your lifestyle change right there.
Yeah, like who would have thought going from not even wanting to work out, literally in a work environment
and now
all
you
the
a
time.
trainer.
Right, and I'm training, like who? And I love telling other people that because usually you think somebody can see themselves in me.
Yeah.
You know, that person who was just all about cooking and then sitting down and watching TV to end their stressful day. Or being consumed in work and not themselves.
And that's the norm. Like, we're so consumed in work and life. And we
relatable.
We just forget about our bodies. And then we had that moment. It's like,
wake up.
Well, you know what? I need to do something, you know? Yeah.
When you sick and tired of being sick and tired, like you just reach a point. And like I said, it's not just, and I love training because a lot of people come to the workouts and you think it's just about a workout.
It's more than that.
It's
right?
way bigger than that. And most people leave motivated to start their own business eventually, or just make changes in their spiritual life, or just something that they're just sick and tired of staying in the same place and start growing.
Right.
And I'm at 103 people now and growing quickly.
Woo-hoo.
I know it's just amazing being able to impact so many lives, not just in the community because I train virtually.
Okay.
I just launched my 4th location.
All right.
Here in Lafayette. It's just amazing.
So the virtual thing is more like on a national level.
It is.
Okay.
I'm like, where you from? Like, all right, just rep your city. Where you from? And I'm like, all right, I'm Kim from Philly. I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
And people put in the chat room where they're from.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And I literally get to meet new people every day.
Okay. That's awesome.
It is. And I literally love what I do. I get up and I'm at 3:30 in the morning.
Whoa.
And I'm smiling.
You ready?
And I've never been a morning person.
What? See what God can do? You'll change your mind, you'll change your life.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Y'all, one more thing, you guys. This shrimp and these beans are almost ready.
You see, I'm trying to talk and look at the camera, but I'm looking at the shrimp.
Right? It smells so good in here, you guys. This is the last ingredient. We're adding a little bit of honey to it. Oh my God.
You know what?
That's it, huh?
That's
it.
It's the sweet.
It's the sweet and that's it. The sweet heat. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That looks so
We're going to put this down for a second, y'all. Because you want that honey to stick. Right? Now, if you find it drying out just a little bit, I did add a little more, just a little bit of olive oil just to kind of get it going a little bit. You can add a little more lime juice. Y'all, I mean, we're just about finished with this. Move this out
so
of
the green beans is the base.
That's your base. Yep.
Okay. So this is a carb-free.
Now this is a carb-free meal right here. I'm a carby person, so
just a little honey, but that's not much.
It's not really much. So I
like
wouldn't really count it as a carb, but yes, there is a little bit of honey.
I like that.
Now I would actually add like a sweet potato on the side. That's your carb, but it's still a vegetable, right? Okay, you're getting those vitamins in, and it's in season, so it's gonna taste the best. You guys, and if you are, I don't know, wanting to add something to your sweet potato, I know we're not cooking it right now, but this is a little trail mix, antioxidant mix. It has almonds, pumpkin seeds, cashews, cranberries. I would actually add a little bit of honey in this to my sweet potato. So now you're adding a little more protein. You're filling yourself up, okay? So this is done. You don't want to overcook it. So remember, whenever you're cooking any type of vegetable anything. You don't want to overcook it because they all have different types of vitamins. The longer you cook it, the more you're cooking it out.
Got it.
All right. So as you can see, I'm gonna put this all here.
That looks good.
Yep. So this is the garlic green beans. All right, and then we have our honey lime shrimp. You just gonna drizzle that. Our little shrimp tried to get him.
I'm gonna catch that one.
She gonna get it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna eat you up. All right.
Oh, that looks good.
All right. So there you go, you guys. That's a meal, and it didn't even take 20 minutes, if that, maybe.
Yes, and it's pretty. I like pretty food.
Yes. So we're gonna put this back here, you guys.
Now that sweet potato that you mentioned with the nut mix, that could almost be a dessert, right?
Exactly.
Okay, because I'm like, that's a lot in itself.
And no, and this is, you're not gonna eat all of this, of course.
Like, that's for two.
Yeah, this is for two right here. This is a meal for two. And if, like I said, you may be just a carb person and you feel like,
got it. If you want to feel
more full,
feel like you need it.
Right. I'm gonna let you taste this.
Yeah.
And we do have a dessert too, so go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try it.
I'm ready. This is almost too pretty to eat.
I know, right?
And I know it's probably hot, but I don't care. I'm gonna burn all the roof of my mouth.
No.
Let me get a little piece of shrimp on it. You know how you do that little. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so while she's tasting it, you guys, I know everybody's always asking me desserts. What can I do for desserts? I always recommend a dark chocolate. It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I always recommend dark chocolate on anything. I would recommend just taking some dark chocolate chips, and remember when you're buying it, you want it to say 60% or less cacao. 60% or less. The lower the percentage, it won't be as sweet, but it'll have more benefits in it. So, I think this is about a 60% cacao dark chocolate chip. What I do is I put this in the microwave for about, a minute.
You don't add anything to it, like you just put it in.
That's it. Yeah. Now, if you want to add a little cinnamon to it, I've actually added some pumpkin spice seasoning to it. So it gives it like a chocolate pumpkin spice.
Perfect for November.
I mean, for now.
Yeah.
Fall pumpkin spice,
yes, this is
cinnamon.
Good.
Go ahead, girl. So I got this warming up, y'all. I mean, and just double check it sometimes. You kind of want to stop and check it because you don't want your chocolate to burn. This is maybe a quick, easy way to warm it and melt it is put it in the microwave instead of putting it on the stove. However you want to do it. I just do the microwave because it's quicker for me. And so what you're going to do is you're going to put it in a pan, like a flat pan. And then you're going to top it off with this mix. Like I said, it's pumpkin seeds, cranberries, cashews, pecans, almonds. And then I put it in the freezer for about an hour. So now you have a dark chocolate bark.
It is pretty too.
Right? For the fall, right? So yeah, you can snack on this every now and then. You don't want to snack too much, right?
Yeah.
I would even encourage dipping your apples in this
idea.
and then sprinkling it with this. So this is just kind of giving you an idea how to start it off, but I would cover this in apples, bananas, pears. That's all in season right now. Put it in the freezer. I've even taken some Greek yogurt and kind of drizzled it on top just to give it a little extra pizzazz. So put it in the freezer for about an hour, and you got your dark chocolate bark ready to go for dessert, snack dessert. Delicious. Oh my gosh. Yes, so you guys, this was a quick and easy meal. So just a recap, we did our garlic green beans. We also did the honey lime shrimp, and I just grilled it really quick. I added the limes and the honey, red pepper, very little sea salt, a little mixture of garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper. Very simple. You grill it and you got your meal. This made a meal for two. So this was like a pound of shrimp.
Wow.
And I think just a bag of green beans. That's a meal.
Affordable.
Right, and affordable. Of course. This was probably about $15. Yeah, affordable and quick. Like I said, after every segment, I always say, bring your kids in, let them cook, let them get involved, because the more involved you get them, they're gonna want to eat healthy. Yes. You gotta start them as kids. Not wait till you're an adult and you're like, I don't like that and I don't want to try that. You know, start them as kids. They'll enjoy it for a lifetime. Yeah. You know, and you know,
family time.
It's family time, y'all, and it's COVID. Yeah. We need to spend time with our family. You know, there's nothing really else to do, and I mean, you know, that'll just bring the family together, cooking in the kitchen like we used to do, you know, right?
That is so true.
Yeah, so you guys, Miss Alena, she's going to do some exercising for us in a little bit. But I just want to thank you so much for being on the show. This has been amazing, where we have multiple hosts on the show, just cooking, giving just encouragement to everybody, you know. Y'all, it's not easy changing your lifestyle, eating healthier or exercising, because that's a challenge for me. I can eat healthy all day, but exercising is, you know, I'm working on it. It's coming. But 30 minutes to an hour a day of exercising, even if you're just starting off as a walk, can help with your blood sugars, your cholesterol, your blood, anything, diabetes, anything.
Stress.
Stress. We're all stressed. We're all going through something. Yes. And even if it just takes like a simple meal like this, just trying it out. Who doesn't like shrimp? You know, and add in like a little vegetable. Okay. Yeah, and it's not fried. It's healthy, right? Good. So y'all, I'm Bianca playing with Eating God's Way. This is Miss Alena. Thank you for joining our segment today on Exercise Your Faith. Thank you so much, you guys. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a little working out for you, just a little something, a little sample. And if you ever need some help with exercising, you guys, Miss Alena can help you. She's with Camp Gladiators.
Alena Fields.
Yes, Alena Fields, you guys. She got you with the exercising. I got you with the healthy eating. How? A duo. All right, so you guys, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.